So this is Death Valley 2021. This weekend we're traveling to Death Valley. We've actually just started to hit the desert. So we're going down 395, Highway 395. Same route as we were taking for Mono Lake. Now we are doing, we're going further down south 395 into Death Valley. Desert. I haven't really been recording much because it's been the same since last video, but now we're starting to get a different type of feel for the environment. So yeah, I'm gonna start my video here. We'll keep you guys, we'll keep getting updates throughout the trip. Why did you want to go to Death Valley?
To take the pulse and see if it's still dead or not.
To do what?
To take
To take Death Valley's pulse and make sure that Death Valley is dead.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle of a desert on our way to Death Valley. We just passed a salt basin. It looks like they're mining for salt, or they're just scraping up the salt, but the views are interesting. We're still in California, however the landscape is so different from what we see in the Central Valley, on the coast, or the bay. And it looks like we're in Nevada or some strange desert place, but we're still in California. Just arrived at the sand dunes. We're inside Death Valley and it feels like a furnace. Like a furnace. There's wind blowing, but it is hot. It is hot. Currently the reading is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. 120 degrees Fahrenheit out here, baby. It feels like you're in a sauna. When you step in a sauna, in a dry sauna, that's how it feels like right now. We're here in the Mesquite Sand Dunes, baby. Death Valley. Let's take some more cool pictures and then head back. So straight afterwards, we head to Zabrisky's Point, which is known for its beautiful erosional landscape. And so this was probably one of the best moments of the trip. It just felt amazing to stand in front of this awesome view and have this tremendous gust of wind just gush past you. It was just a moment I'll never forget. And so after that, we explored Badwater Basin at sunset. We got some amazing pictures there. And we also got to meet this chick, really cool, that was from Florida. And she was out there exploring as well, and we became really good friends. And then that night, me and my dad stayed to camp at Furnace Creek Campground, and it probably wasn't the best idea because it was just hot. Our night was pretty hot. It averaged around like 100 degrees outside. We had to sleep outside on top of the tent, so we did not sleep inside the tent. We slept on top of the tent and outside under the stars next to a tree. And we had a constant wind blowing throughout the night, and the thing that sucked was that the wind was warm itself. It was not cold, it was not refreshing. I didn't really get to sleep because I felt uncomfortable, but my dad really slept. Anyways, yeah. And so if you wanted to camp in Death Valley during the summer, I recommend staying in a higher elevation area where it's a bit cooler. Yeah, just some advice. It is currently 7 a.m. We woke up around 5:30. The sunrise was around 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. And once the sunrise got over the mountains, you start to feel the heat right away from the sun. Right now we're heading towards some hot springs, but we're gonna pass through Badwater Basin just to go through the main portion of Death Valley. all the way through. And so we took some dope drone clips at sunrise at Bow Basin. And from there, we headed towards the hot springs. So we just finished taking a dip in some hot springs, some semi-natural hot springs. It was nice. We just asked around the locals. It was hard trying to find some natural hot springs at first, but we just kept on looking around the town and asked some locals, and we got to this cool little spot where we soaked it up for about an hour, and then now we're just on our way back. And so 2 pieces of advice for these hot springs. Number 1, don't go in the beginning of summer, just to avoid these large biting black flies. And number 2, ask the locals. The locals are usually nice and they'll point you to the right direction. Alright, but that sums up my Death Valley trip. Hope y'all enjoyed viewing it as I enjoyed editing it. Please give it a like, subscribe if you like this type of content. And so, see you guys in my next adventure.